So meanwhile, while waiting for someone to come, I don't think the guys are going to come quite fast. You see, my husband is just like on the other side of the lake fishing, and I tried to scream, and it was like impossible. He can't hear me, and there is like no good connection, phone connection, so I can't even call or send a text message. So I'm going to go and check the mushrooms. So actually this forest gives me some hope because look, this is smorsoppa or butter mushroom or oil mushroom, and it grows just next to our place where we're doing stuff. So I'm going to go this way behind just to see if anything grows there, and if yes, what grows there. So found our first mushroom. Look how tiny it is. This is my nail and this is here. So I can't really see what's underneath, what's under the cap, and it's so small, so I don't really want to take it. So let it be. We're going to look for something else. Look at this beauty. So I will have to Google the name of this mushroom in English and Swedish and Latin. In Russian we call them сыроежка. So if I just translate it like word by word, it will be fresh eating. Like the name states that you can eat them fresh, but I would not risk it. I would not recommend. So you should cook those. And here they're like brothers and sisters, a little bit smaller ones. Here is a double, a couple. And by the way, do you eat these mushrooms or not? Because if you do, let me in the comments, let me know like how you cook them, what do you do with them? I would be really interested. Okay, so here are a lot of mushrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Most of them, they are сыроежки. So this one, maybe not. I'm not sure. It's kind of difficult to see because it looks like it's already kind of old and looks like there is a larva, someone's larva there. So let it be because it has this little skirt. And this mushroom, I'm not really sure what is it. So I'm trying to kind of pinch a bit. It looks a little bit like tegel swamp in Swedish, but I'm not sure. There's a slug eating it, so let's try to get it, because the leg is so thick, and look, the leg is hollow, there is a hole there, and under the cap you see there's like for those tegel swamp. I will write it in the description. Looks like, but I've never seen them having such a thick leg. So if you know what is this mushroom, please kindly let me know. I'm really curious about this one. I'll just let it here. Oh, and go a little bit further to see for more edible ones. So these are different varieties. Here of those that I actually do not pick. So I'm more interested in, oh, this is the cutie one, the little baby. I'm more interested in Carl Jonsson, so Boletus edibilis, maybe chanterelles, maybe something else, but not these type of mushrooms. Okay, here are 2 beautiful mushrooms. I'm not really sure what are they. At first I thought they were like björksoppa or birch ballets, but I'm not sure. I think these are actually, how we call them, like pepper mushrooms. So they are kind of edible. You will not die if you eat them, I assume, but the taste is horrible. That's why no one is picking and eating those. So just let them be here, and if you know for sure what are they, let me know. But actually in this forest, for some reason, it was too dry for a long time. A lot of mushrooms, they're of the colors that they are not supposed to be. So kind of too blank, too pale, so it could be. Okay, so here is a family. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, here is also the tiny one, 5. So these mushrooms are so interesting because I haven't seen these like in the area where I live. And if you look like at the leg, it looks like some kind of bloody stains are there, but it's not blood. And the bottom was quite thick, like fly agaric, maybe a similar type. And if you look like under the cap, it looks like it's, I don't know, either mold, either some spiders made their nest, but it's not. It's just like how the mushroom grows, and you can see like the gills are brown, and when it will open, maybe it will create kind of a little skirt. So I'm kind of surprised. What is this mushroom? If you know what is it, please let me know in the comments. I would be super interested and curious to know. I would also try to identify this one by myself, but if you know, let me know. Can you hear the buzzing sound? I got so scared. I thought that there were like wasps here or bees, and I'm a little bit allergic to those. Like if they sting me, some parts of my body are going to be blown. And I was like so scared. And I forgot that our friend actually bought a drone and he's using it right now. So hooray, I'm saved. Found another family of mushrooms. First I thought it was like one type, that a little bit slimy. I will try to find the name. And now I think it is actually the same of those like fresh eaters, but they could be of many different colors, many different types. You can see super hollow leg, gills are white. The smell is just like, imagine dry mushrooms. This is exactly the smell of fresh mushrooms. So I would recommend you not to risk, but if you do eat these ones, let me know the recipe. Okay, there's another family. There are so many different varieties of mushrooms that are growing, not like in my area. So here's our little baby, and look, all of them, they're brown gills underneath, and on top they have this pitty boo, little nipples. They're really nice and cute. Hey, look what I found. I saw these mushrooms only like in the videos or in the books, so they're called hare ears. They look like in little clusters, and if you look here, they really look like little rabbit ears or hare ears. So cute. Wow. And over there, what is here? What is here? Okay, I will have to go from another side. Hello, boletos. Hello, my boletos and bellos. Maybe it's actually boletos, but maybe it is his friend, the pepper one. It's the top, the cap is quite soft, but still quite firm. I would say it's too old to pick it up, but it's just a good one to have a look and record. So here's our fresh eating mushroom that little bit are grown up, and you can see they're so beautiful, like from the kids' storybooks. Look what I found. It's a mushroom that looks like a reproductive organ. So here it had a little skirt. I tried to check like for the bottom part if it will be like a light bulb looking kind of much wider like Amanita muscaria, but not. And I got like a little bit of the cap to see there. It has like white gills. So if you know this mushroom, let me know. So this is so interesting. You just have to drive like 2 to 3 hours away from central Sweden, and you already see such a change in the forest. You can see a variety of mushrooms. Okay, on the other hand, I know that the place where I live, we have a lot of like paper factories, and most of the forests they're taken by the factories. The trees have been cut, so that's why mushrooms, they cannot grow. They create a bond with the roots of the trees, and basically they help each other out. And that's why in my area it's very difficult for them to grow.